Stop for a second, my dear child. I need you to hear this before you scroll away and go back to everything that is waiting for you. You might believe that you happened upon this message by chance. But maybe a reminder that you are not forgotten was just what you needed today. So spend the next few minutes with me. Calm your heart. Inhale deeply. And pay attention. You've been carrying something for far too long. Even while your heart felt weary, you were grinning. I'm fine, you've been assuring folks, but deep down, you were wondering, how much longer can I keep doing this? I witnessed it. I witnessed the nights when your thoughts would not stop racing and you would stare at the ceiling. Before anyone could see, I saw the tears you wiped away. When you lacked the strength to pray effectively, I heard the petitions you muttered. I also want you to know that I did hear you. Not a single prayer went unanswered. Not a single tear was pointless. Not a single challenging night was avoided. My focus. You might have felt overlooked. However, you were never overlooked. There were times when you thought I was quiet, my child. However, silence is not the same as absence. There were times when you thought nothing was going on. However, you were unable to observe what was going on behind the scenes. You were staring at the closed door. I was staring at what was beyond another door. You were observing the hold-up. I was examining the setup. You were staring at the disappointment. I was examining the lesson that will strengthen you. And I am aware that occasionally you are unable to comprehend why I permitted such events to occur. Someone you trusted deceived you. Someone else claimed credit for your hard work. Someone you loved left you. When you prayed for something, you got another delay rather than an answer. Jesus, why, you asked yourself. Why did I experience this? Why did you permit this? Why do I still have to wait? I might not be able to respond to every why right away, my dear. However, I will never leave you in the midst of it. What occurred to you does not define you. Your worst error does not define you. Someone's rejection does not define you. Furthermore, this challenging time of year does not define you. It's just one chapter. It is not the complete narrative. You've made it through days you thought you would never make it through. You have experienced things that ought to have shattered you. You're still here, though. Do you know what that means? You still have a purpose. You still have something to do. You still haven't said some prayers. You still haven't inspired some people. Opportunities still exist that you are unaware of. Your story still has happy moments to come. So don't give up just yet. It's possible that a new season is nearer than you think. However, pay close attention since this is where a lot of people go wrong. They lose sight of the person they are becoming while they wait because they are so preoccupied with the blessing they are anticipating. I'm not only making something for you, my child. I'm getting you ready for something. Something is happening inside of you as you wait. You are learning perseverance through the challenge. You are learning discernment from the disappointment. Rejection teaches you that your identity is independent of other people's acceptance. You learn how to hear during the lonely season. My voice apart from everyone else's cacophony. Additionally, the wait is teaching you patience. Therefore, don't waste this season wishing you were somewhere else all the time. Jesus, what are you teaching me here? I ask. Everything can be altered by that inquiry. Because it's not always a miracle when things don't change right away. Sometimes it's a marvel that you change as the circumstances do. You gain strength. You gain wisdom. You become more at ease. You develop greater patience. You grow more reliant on me. And when you look back, you'll see, I wasn't destroyed by that season. It helped me get ready. I also want you to stop believing every bad thought that comes to mind, my darling. Don't believe fear when it says, you will never recover. Don't agree with discouragement when it says, it's too late. Don't agree with your past when it says, you are disqualified. Don't agree with rejection when it says, you are worthless. Where you have gone could be explained by your past. It doesn't have to dictate your destination. You can start over. You are free to pray once more. You have hope once more. You are able to dream once more. You have one more step to go. Indeed, my darling, you are capable of rising once more. Don't ignore this message if it resonates deeply with you. Jesus, I trust you even when I don't understand, you might whisper for a moment. That's faith. Not acting as though everything is flawless. Not acting as though you're not hurting. Faith is stating, Jesus, I choose to trust you even though I don't understand everything. And you can get through times when your own power is insufficient thanks to that kind of trust. For this reason, Jesus speaks the existence of light serves as a reminder that God's light has not vanished, even in situations that seem hopeless. Stay with me, then. Because you need to hear one more thing. It's possible that the next phase of your life won't be quite what you had in mind. And that's all right. You've been requesting a single response from me. However, there are instances when I have a better response than what you were requesting. You only wanted one person to come back. Instead, I might grant you tranquility. You desired the opening of a specific door. I might point you in the direction of an entirely different entrance. You desired repair right now. I might start by repairing your heart. You wanted everything in your immediate vicinity to change. I might start by altering your internal state. Don't restrict me to how you believe your breakthrough should happen. Your response may not always match your expectations. Occasionally, it comes silently. Sometimes it starts with only one discussion. One chance. One choice. One notion. One brave deed. You nearly skipped one step. Therefore, don't allow fear dictate your choice when that time comes. Say a prayer. Make use of wisdom. Seek advice as needed. Next, take the appropriate action. The full staircase need not be visible to you. The next phase merely requires enough light. And I'll give that light to you. Hear this clearly, my dear child, one mistake has not cost you your entire future. One difficult season has not caused you to lose your purpose. The fact that someone left does not make you useless. Furthermore, it's not too late. Your life is still in motion. We're still writing your narrative. So raise your head. Give up talking to yourself as if your life has already ended. When you are still learning, stop labeling yourself as a failure. I've never stopped seeing you, so quit calling yourself forgotten. And don't let yesterday rob you of the fortitude you require for tomorrow. Hope remains. There is still a purpose. Light is still present. Additionally, there is still motivation to continue. Put "Amen" in the comments if you think that. Not because the term is magical in and of itself. Write it as a declaration of your own: Jesus, I decide to continue believing in you. Additionally, share this message with anyone who came to mind when you were listening to it. Perhaps they are having silent struggles. Perhaps they're wondering if anyone is interested. Perhaps all they need to hear is, "Don't give up yet." Your donation might inspire someone who is in dire need. And stay in touch by subscribing to Jesus Speaks Light if you want more messages like this one. However, keep in mind that subscribing is not a miracle. The true miracle occurs when you allow faith to transform your life and apply the lesson beyond this screen. Listen to me one last time now. You are reaching the conclusion of something. Perhaps you're still unsure of its precise nature. Perhaps the old season is gently coming to an end. Perhaps you haven't seen the proof. But don't let the unknown scare you. You've looked behind you long enough. Look ahead now. You learned something from the chapter behind you. You'll need to do something for the next chapter. Bravery. Be patient. Knowledge. Faith. And the readiness to move forward one more step. So accept it. Even if your hands are trembling. Even if you're scared. Even if you don't know everything. Proceed to the next step. Say the following prayer. Make the next sensible choice. And have faith in me for what follows. You are not forgotten, my darling. You're not left behind. You're not done yet. There is more to your story. Maybe what you believed to be the end was actually only the start of a new chapter that you still didn't fully comprehend. So continue to walk. Continue to pray. Continue to have faith. Maintain an open heart. Since the light continues to shine. And there is still hope as long as there is light. You have my support. Right now. The following day. Go through each subsequent stage. Never give up. We're still writing your narrative.